Welcome everyone, it's June 2025. I was absent last month. Thank you for some of your kind words. I did injure myself, self-inflicted, from pretending that I'm 30 years younger than I actually am, overdoing the exercise and that sort of thing. But here's the chart for this month, and it's an important chart, very, very significant, because as you can see here, the planet Saturn has made its way into your sun sign for the first time in 30 years. That's pretty big. Saturn is not comfortable in the sign of Aries. And as you see here, it's in close conjunction with Neptune. So the issue here is making concrete those goals, those ideals, those visions you have, which is shown by Neptune. These planets are very opposite in nature. One of them, Neptune, is shooting you to the stars, whereas Saturn is digging your heels into the ground, putting your roots down, making things practical. So there's that tension between these two energies. And finding your way through this may be a little bit frustrating, to say the least. Nevertheless, there's a full moon, as you can see here, as the moon moves into this 9th house of Sagittarius on the 10th. You have an opportunity to recalibrate those ideals, those visions, those goals. Neptune is a very spiritual planet. Saturn is a very practical planet. So the whole notion here is that you need to firstly concretize your ideals, your philosophical attitude, and make that work for you on a day-to-day level. Saturn in Aries, as I said, is not comfortable. It's a constraining disciplinarian which struggles in Aries, because Aries is gung-ho, full-on, expressive, dynamic. And so it slows things down. That dynamic energy that's part of your nature is going to struggle with this transit. Nevertheless, you can still find peace. That's a challenge as well. Jupiter, having just moved into the sign of Cancer, and Mercury also in this sign of Cancer. This has to do with your home life. As you can see, that is one of the big challenges for you by Saturn. This square aspect, these lines that you see here, indicate the challenge that is before you, that idealism being brought back down to earth in a very, very crashful, if I could say crashful way. So there's the moon moving into this same area around the 19th, which is going to maybe cause you to feel a little bit down. You want action, but you can't get action. It's like you're treading quicksand in a way. Just be patient. As I've said many times over, Saturn tests you, and if you're able to work with it, the power that you achieve through that planet's constraints makes you realize that the delays, the obstructions, the opposition that you feel during this cycle will be well worth it in the end. You are learning some lessons here that are probably not that obvious. Now, if you're old enough, like me, you can go back 30 years and just see what was happening at that time. If you're a first timer for this Saturn transit, well, you better hold on to your horses. The new moon may help, as you can see here, in this 4th house of family, peace of mind, real estate. In some systems of astrology, they say education, but some astrologers differ in their opinion. Nevertheless, this 4th house is strongly activated by the new moon and brings you into a deeper understanding of yourself, which is really what we want to see from this Saturn energy. Once it passes Neptune, I think you'll start to feel that tension between what it is you strive for and have idealistically in the back of your head will be able to become manifest. You've got to work internally as much as externally with these energies, Aries, so that you can feel a balance between what it is you desire and what it is you can manifest. So the long and the short of this is that you're not going to be able to manifest what you want immediately. You have to work from the inside out. That's that new moon in the 4th house. And keep the vision clear. Keep it focused on what you want. Take a deep breath when there's opposition from circumstance or people themselves. And rest assured, once that transit passes, you're going to start to see manifestation taking place. Keep the faith, I say. Don't forget to subscribe, though. We need your help here. Don't forget to take a look at some additional information I've put up over there at astrology.com.au, specifically on what's happening with Saturn. Give you a bit more depth and breadth on this very, very topic. If you need, you can drop me a line. I'm always here to answer your questions for personal reading, and I'll be back next month. Hope you'll join me. Good luck. Take care.